I have to address, I don't think I've ever addressed this with you, so I'm going to do it right here in front of the house.
Oh, wow. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Faith and Francis channel.
I'm Tam.
And I'm Cody.
And on our channel, we talk about all things faith, family, and fun. So I know on the last video we did like this, we called it Couch Conversations.
Yep.
But then we realized that's already somebody's name.
Mm-hmm.
And
on a well-established channel.
And
so, yeah.
other channels, a lot of other channels use it. So we didn't want to bite anybody's style. So our official midweek video is now changed to the transparent couch. It's not about where you sit,
but it's who's sitting with you.
So we're going to go ahead and get started, guys, and jump right into this conversation. We want to discuss about how having kids literally saved our marriage.
Yeah.
So how you want to start that off, babe?
I got to out myself to kind of make this point. So in the beginning of our marriage, we both came into the marriage with some kind of baggage. I came in, I feel like, with way more, but I'm just super critical of myself. So it was early on, I think, I don't know if it was a couple weeks or a month, maybe you can remind me of the timeline. I mean, we've been married for 9 years, so it's been a minute of when it all happened, but it was very, very early on. Year one was when I don't want to say I came clean because it makes it sound like I came forward, but Tam asked me, and she had asked me before and I had went around it, but she asked me about a struggle of mine about pornography and masturbation and all of that, since we're going to be transparent here. And I had to come clean and tell her that it was a struggle of mine, and it kind of put her in a weird headspace. She can talk about where it put her, but it put us in a weird spot where I was trying to earn her trust because I was trying to explain the issue that it had nothing to do with her, but then she felt like she wasn't good enough, and it put us in a really, really, really weird space.
It did. I think for me, it wasn't later on we found out like the effects of the pornography and the masturbation, but at the time that wasn't the issue. It was the fact that I had lost trust in him because I'd asked him about it and he had lied multiple times, and then when I finally confronted him again, he finally opened up about it, and it just opened up this portal of distrust. And from there, I spiraled.
Yeah.
And so the first month of our marriage, I remember feeling like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. We just got married and I don't trust this man. And we about to have kids together. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And, I had some stuff too. Like, I was very, very outspoken. I didn't know what it meant to respect my husband. And what I mean by that is not in a obvious way of, talking sideways to him, but respecting him enough to cover him in prayer. But not only that, I won't even get spiritual. Respect him enough to know timing on when to address this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because there would be times where he may have had a rough day at work, and he comes to the door and I want to talk because I'm upset about this, and this, and it's like, whoa, like out of respect and honor, this man has went and worked all day.
Yeah.
He's home. Give him a moment. And then, like I said, just timing. Like, you don't always have to, every single issue you have, you don't have to talk about it at every single moment.
Right.
It's not always time. And even the Bible says it's better for a man to live on the corner of a roof than to be sitting home and dealing with a nagging wife. And so, look it up. It says that.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Anyway, long story short, time went on. We struggled through that entire pregnancy as far as trust was concerned. For our first year of marriage, we were navigating becoming parents. And so it was a lot for us anyway. We'll probably make a video about that by itself.
Yeah.
What it was like to be first newlyweds and parents at the same time.
Yeah.
But I said that to say, once our baby boy was born, our oldest, Cody Jr., I watched how Cody interacted. First of all, how he interacted with me when I was pregnant with him. Because even though I was still angry, upset with him, he took very good care of me while I was pregnant. And that softened my heart even in the midst of the hurt. But watching him become an actual father and take care of me and take care of the baby, because a lot of people may or may not know this. I've shared this on my other channel, but I dealt with postpartum really bad with our first son. And I got really sick 3 weeks after he was born.
Mhm.
And Cody had to take care of me and him. And it was traumatic. Cody was there every step of the way. And so watching him step up to the plate and be a father to his son and I mean, just watching him be a father in general, just, it made me say to myself, I can love a man like this,
Mm.
flaws and all, because despite his mistakes, despite the things that have happened, he's making an effort to do better and be better. And that, I believe, we talk about how it saved our marriage, because I didn't want the at the very start of our marriage started off with a lie.
Mhm.
And I was just like, I don't know if I want to do I don't want to do this. I don't want to start off this way. Like, I don't know if I want this. And I pressed because of the caliber of man he is and the person he is. And so it really did save our marriage. I mean, that's a huge statement. I can't say that that's the only reason,
Right.
but it is a huge factor because it allowed me to see who he truly was
Mhm.
outside of being my boyfriend, right? Or my fiance. It allowed me to see him be the man that God had called him to be, that God had placed in my life. And it was spectacular to watch. So, how do you feel like it saved?
I remember you saying that years ago, and I think it just speaks to when you enter a relationship like this, when you enter a marriage, you can't just bolt at the first thought of
Mhm.
adversity, right? And I think you truly find what's in a person when they are dealt with tough situations. Which you found, I think, grateful for myself. Which, long story short, I always wanted to be a father, even as a kid, because I grew up without mine. So that's what one of the things I knew in life I wanted to be was a father. I just think you opening yourself, because you had to open yourself to see that part of me,
Yeah,
because you were frustrated with me, and I think the most frustrating part about that time for me is I'm having to prove to her that I love her and that I'm worthy of trust, knowing that I'm not getting it. That was extremely frustrating.
I know that was hard for you.
But I mean, what can I do? I'm the one that broke it, so I can't complain. You know what I mean about having to earn it back. I just had to suck it up and earn it back.
But you know what, babe? I I think I never spoke to this, and I'm gonna speak on this, and we can get on off because this video getting long. But I have to address. I don't think I've ever addressed this with you, so I'm gonna do it right here in front of the house.
You heard it here first, I guess.
I never addressed the fact that how hard of a time I gave you, because at the time I felt justified. Right?
Hmm.
You did me wrong.
Yeah.
You deserve to be punished for what you did, but you
Hmm.
didn't. The punishment was there. The punishment itself was the fact that you had hurt me.
Hmm.
That was enough, right?
Yeah.
I felt justified in making you feel bad for what you had done.
Mm.
And making you feel bad was doing things like, I don't want to be around you. I don't trust you. I can't have these conversations with you because I don't trust you. Or, questioning you, questioning every single decision you make because I didn't
Wow.
trust you. And I apologize to you for that because I think we probably could have healed a lot faster.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't take anything from it. I think God did what he needed to do and
No,
the process happened how it needed to
and we
happen.
were young,
And
and we were young.
but I think you could have had a you could I could have met you with a lot more grace.
Mhm.
I did not offer or extend much grace in that era. And so I do apologize to you because I do feel like I could have caused some major emotional damage to you
Mm.
from that. So, um, I'm sorry.
Thank you. I accept your apology. We don't need to unpack that. We'll be here for three
No,
hours. We'll
no,
be
we
here
can
for 3 hours.
no
So the moral of the story is
the more.
don't cast off your relationship at the sign of adversity, especially if it's something like marriage that you've, committed and bought into. You don't get to just throw it away at the sign of things not going the way you want them to go.
And if I could jump in, those of you who may be considering having a baby or wanting a baby, or adopting or
Hmm.
whatever it is, do not allow what society has told you that children ruin marriages
Hmm.
or that children take away from the marriage.
Hmm.
Don't allow people to say that to you, and don't allow people to deter you from that decision. If you want children, if you want to adopt, if you want to whatever
Yeah.
decision you make, don't be deterred from that, because parenthood is a beautiful thing. And no matter how you become a parent, whatever the circumstances are around it, it's a
Hmm.
beautiful thing. And if you care and you love for that child, you're gonna make your marriage work regardless.
And that's the key, and we'll say that, and we'll end it, is the decision you make. Don't let your friends or your parents or your family tell you, oh, you need to wait to have kids, or oh, you need to hurry up. No,
If
you
you
make
ain't
the
ready, you
decision.
ain't ready. And if you're
Yeah,
ready, you're ready.
we just made a decision. We not gonna try, meaning, okay, we're ovulating, you know what I mean, we're not gonna specifically try, but we're not gonna stop it either, and it happened. So that's the decision we made, but don't let society or anybody influence you on that. You make the decision that's best for you and live with it. So
And on that note, guys, we love you all. If you're liking this content, guys, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you like, comment, and hit that bell notification so you can
mhm.
be notified when the next video comes out. And guys, don't forget, we are Faith and Francis. We'll see you next time on the Transparent Couch.
Where it's not where you sit.
But who's sitting with you? Bye.
Deuces.